Have you ever stopped to think about how much time you truly have left after reaching the age of 70? With each passing year feeling more precious than the last, it's impossible to ignore the signals your body is already giving you about your potential longevity. While some individuals in their 70s remain energetic, mentally sharp, and full of vitality, others find themselves slowing down, burdened by health challenges and exhaustion. What sets them apart often comes down to a handful of subtle yet impactful signs, clues that can provide a window into what lies ahead. In this video, we'll delve into 7 key indicators that may reveal how long you could live beyond the age of 70. These aren't mere assumptions or old wives' tales. They're grounded in patterns observed by researchers and medical professionals who study the habits and traits of people who enjoy long, healthy lives. By the time you finish watching, you'll have a clear understanding of what to look for in your own body and daily habits. More importantly, you'll discover actionable steps you can take to enhance your chances of not only living longer, but also maintaining a higher quality of life as you age. Stay with us until the end, because some of these signs might be so subtle that you're overlooking them, and they could hold the key to adding years to your life. Recognizing these indicators will give you a clearer sense of where you currently stand and what adjustments you might need to make to secure a healthier, longer future. Let's get started. Sign 1. Your ability to stand on one leg. Balance is one of those things most people don't give much thought to until it begins to fade. Yet, your capacity to stand steadily on one leg for at least 10 seconds serves as one of the most reliable predictors of your potential lifespan. Studies have shown that individuals who struggle with balance are more prone to falls, injuries, and even cognitive decline. Conversely, those who maintain good balance well into their 70s and beyond often enjoy longer, healthier lives. Consider Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol has always prioritized staying active. She walks daily, practices yoga, and can effortlessly lift one foot off the ground, holding steady for several seconds without wavering. Nancy, on the other hand, hasn't paid much attention to her balance over the years. When she attempts to stand on one leg, she immediately starts to tip over, instinctively reaching out to grab something for support. What Nancy may not realize is that this loss of balance isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a red flag. It signals potential declines in coordination, muscle strength, and even brain function. Good balance depends on strong legs, a responsive nervous system, and a healthy brain. If you find yourself stumbling more frequently, feeling unsteady when turning quickly, or needing to rely on walls or furniture for support, it's time to take notice. The encouraging news? Balance can be improved. Simple exercises like standing on one leg for a few seconds each day, walking heel to toe, or practicing gentle Tai Chi can help restore stability. Try this test right now. Stand up and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold the position for 10 seconds without struggling? If not, don't panic, but don't dismiss it either. The more effort you put into improving your balance today, the stronger and more stable you'll be in the years to come. Sign 2. Your grip strength. Believe it or not, the power behind your handshake may reveal far more about your future than you might expect. Research has shown that grip strength serves as one of the clearest indicators of overall vitality in older adults. A firm, steady grip often points to strong muscles, healthy circulation, and a well-functioning nervous system. Conversely, a weak or declining grip can be an early warning sign of muscle loss, frailty, and even an increased risk of health complications. Consider Robert, a 78-year-old man who has always taken pride in his robust handshake. He stays active, engages in light weightlifting, and has no trouble opening jars or carrying groceries. Now contrast him with Walter, also 78, who began noticing that simple tasks, like twisting the cap off a bottle or holding onto a heavy bag, felt more challenging than they used to. Walter chalked it up to aging, but his diminishing grip strength was actually signaling a loss of muscle mass, which could leave him more vulnerable to falls, injuries, and even a shorter life expectancy. Your hands are a mirror of your overall muscle health. If your grip is weakening, it's likely that the rest of your body is following suit, and the more strength you lose, the harder it becomes to maintain independence, stay active, and remain resilient. The encouraging part: you can rebuild your grip strength. Simple exercises like squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or lifting light weights can help preserve your grip and keep your muscles strong. Take a moment to test your grip. If your handshake feels weaker than it once did, or if everyday tasks are becoming more difficult, don't overlook it. How firmly you're able to hold on to things today may very well predict how firmly you'll hold on to life in the years ahead. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already subscribed, I encourage you to do so and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. Now, let's continue. Sign 3. Your walking speed. One of the most revealing indicators of how long you might live after turning 70 isn't buried in your DNA, medical files, or even your diet. It's something far simpler: your walking speed. Research has shown that individuals who maintain a steady, brisk pace in their 70s and beyond tend to outlive those who slow down significantly. Walking speed is closely linked to overall health, muscle strength, cardiovascular function, and even brain health. Consider Joe and Frank, both 75 years old. Joe walks every morning at a consistent, comfortable pace. He moves with ease, crossing streets without hesitation and climbing stairs without difficulty. His movements are smooth, balanced, and confident. Frank, on the other hand, has noticeably slowed down over the past few years. He struggles to keep up with others, takes frequent breaks, and sometimes feels unsteady on his feet. While Joe's steady gait suggests his body is functioning optimally, Frank's declining speed could be an early warning sign of underlying health concerns. A slow, unsteady walk isn't just a natural part of aging. It can indicate issues like muscle weakness, poor circulation, or even the beginnings of neurological decline. Your legs are your foundation, and when they weaken, so does your ability to stay resilient and independent. The good news? Walking speed is something you can work to improve. The more you walk, the stronger you stay. If you've noticed yourself slowing down, don't dismiss it. Start taking small steps to rebuild strength. Whether it's going for more frequent walks, incorporating light weights into your routine, or practicing simple leg exercises. Ultimately, the pace at which you move through life can reveal a great deal about how long you'll continue to move at all. So, pay attention to your walking speed. It might just be the simplest way to gauge your longevity. Sign 4. Your sleep patterns. The quality of your sleep each night can offer profound insights into your potential lifespan. Sleep is far more than just a period of rest. It's a critical time when your body repairs tissues, bolsters the immune system, and eliminates harmful toxins from the brain. Research has demonstrated that individuals over 70 who consistently enjoy deep, restorative sleep tend to lead longer, healthier lives. In contrast, those plagued by poor sleep face an elevated risk of memory problems, cardiovascular issues, and a weakened immune system. Picture two men in their mid-70s, Sam and Graham. Sam adheres to a consistent bedtime routine, averaging 7 hours of sleep nightly, and wakes up feeling revitalized. Graham, however, battles restless nights, tossing and turning, waking repeatedly, and often struggling to drift off entirely. Over time, Sam's physical and mental health remain robust. His mind stays clear and his energy levels stay consistent. Meanwhile, Graham begins to experience brain fog, persistent daytime fatigue, and even fluctuations in his blood pressure, all tied to his deteriorating sleep quality. If you frequently wake during the night, struggle to stay asleep, or feel drained, despite spending hours in bed, don't dismiss it as a minor issue. Your body is signaling that something may be amiss. Poor sleep can stem from a variety of factors, including stress, an unhealthy diet, insufficient physical activity, or even undiagnosed conditions like sleep apnea. The silver lining? Sleep quality can be enhanced with relatively simple adjustments. Reducing screen time before bed Maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, getting exposure to natural light in the morning, and avoiding heavy meals late at night can all make a significant impact. Sleep isn't merely about feeling refreshed, it's about ensuring your body and mind operate at their peak. So tonight, take note of how you sleep. If you wake up feeling tired, find it hard to stay asleep, or notice changes in your sleep patterns over recent years, it's time to take action. The quality of your rest today could very well influence how strong and healthy you remain in the future. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Your support enables us to continue creating meaningful content to educate and inspire you. Now, let's move on to the next sign. Sign 5, your appetite and eating habits. The way you approach food after turning 70 can serve as one of the most telling indicators of your potential longevity. A healthy appetite paired with a balanced diet helps keep your body robust, your immune system strong, and your energy levels steady. Conversely, a sudden drop in appetite or poor eating habits may point to underlying health concerns and could even hasten the aging process. Take Margaret and Susan, both 74 years old. Margaret relishes her meals, filling her plate with a variety of fresh, whole foods while maintaining a stable weight. She enjoys preparing her own meals and feels invigorated throughout the day. Susan, on the other hand, has noticed a decline in her hunger. She skips meals, leans on processed foods, and has unintentionally shed weight over the past year. What Susan may not realize is that her dwindling appetite isn't just a minor shift, it's a warning sign. Her body might not be absorbing nutrients effectively, which can weaken her muscles, slow her metabolism, and compromise her immune system. A reduced appetite in older adults is often tied to deeper health issues, such as digestive problems, hormonal imbalances, or even early signs of cognitive decline. When you're not consuming enough food, your body begins breaking down muscle, leading to weakness, frailty, and a heightened risk of falls and illness. If you've observed changes in your eating habits, whether it's feeling full too quickly, losing interest in food, or experiencing unexplained weight loss, it's crucial to address them. Eating well in your later years isn't just about staying satiated. It's about providing your body with the essential nutrients it needs to function optimally. Prioritize whole, nutrient-rich foods, stay hydrated, and don't overlook a diminishing appetite. It could be your body's way of signaling that something requires attention. Ask yourself, are you still enjoying your meals? Are you getting enough protein, fiber, and healthy fats to sustain your strength? Or have you noticed a decline in your appetite and energy levels? The way you nourish your body today will directly influence how strong and independent you remain in the years to come. Understood. Let me condense the text while retaining the key points, tone, and essence of the original. Here's a more concise version. Sign 6. Your ability to handle stress. How you manage stress after 70 can significantly impact your longevity. Chronic stress weakens your immune system, raises the risk of heart disease, and accelerates aging. On the other hand, people who handle stress effectively tend to stay healthier and mentally sharp. Take John and Richard, both 76. John faces challenges calmly, practices deep breathing, and stays socially engaged. Richard, however, dwells on stress, feels overwhelmed, and lets worries consume him. Over time, Richard's constant stress takes a toll. His blood pressure rises, his sleep suffers, and his energy drops. Chronic stress triggers inflammation, linked to diseases like Alzheimer's and heart conditions. If you often feel tense, irritable, or emotionally drained, don't ignore it. Practices like mindfulness, exercise, or laughter can help. Ask yourself, do you adapt to challenges, or do you let stress control you? Managing stress isn't just good for your mind, it's vital for living longer and better. If you're finding this valuable, comment number 6 below and subscribe to stay updated. Now, let's move on. Sign 7. Your social connections. Strong relationships are a clear indicator of longevity. Studies show that people with active social lives live longer, healthier lives, while loneliness increases risks of heart disease, depression, and cognitive decline. Consider Eleanor and Barbara, both 78. Eleanor stays connected. She meets friends, joins clubs, and enjoys family time. Barbara, however, spends most of her time alone and feels increasingly isolated. Over time, her health declines. Social connections aren't just emotional support, they boost physical health by keeping your brain active, reducing stress, and promoting well-being. If you've been withdrawing socially, take small steps. Call an old friend, join a group, or prioritize meaningful conversations. Staying connected doesn't just bring happiness, it helps you live longer and healthier. These 7 signs: walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress management, and social connections are all within your control. Reflect on where you stand. Are there areas you need to improve? Start today. Walk more, strengthen your body, prioritize sleep, manage stress, and nurture relationships. The goal isn't just to add years to your life, it's to add life to your years. We appreciate you being here with us today. We would be delighted to hear from you. Tell us about one thing you learnt today and how you intend to apply it in your life in the comments section below. We value your opinions, so please feel free to express them. We are greatly inspired and encouraged by reading your remarks. Please like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it entertaining and useful. We can keep producing high-quality content to educate and uplift you thanks to your support. We appreciate your time and hope to see you in the upcoming video.